Evening, people. Good evening. Hope everyone's well. Good evening, Dano. Hope you're well, mate. Well, welcome back to MVP Racing. Sunday nights with MVP Racing. Penultimate round, round 5. We have Red Bull in the wet. It's very, very wet out there. And we have Spa-Francorchamps for the feature race this evening. A bit of a tribute this evening as well to the late Murray Walker. Sadly passed away, sadly lost his life at the age of 97 years of age. Not only a legend in the F1, he's an icon. Yeah, he's a outstanding bloke, you know. He won't be forgotten ever. Just an iconic character, brighten up everyone's day. First started doing commentary in 1949 part-time for BBC. And yeah, it was taken on full time. I think it was about 1978, around that era, when Formula One was actually, you know, really, really good. But yeah, he won't never be forgotten. Bit muddled up with the words there, because everyone knew Murray Walker. I mean, everyone knew Murray Walker. Such a pleasant chap, you know, happy chap as well. If you had a down day, he'd be there to brighten up your day. But going back to the racing this evening, we're on the penultimate round of MVP Racing. It's been very, very good so far. Very, very entertaining. Cracking racing throughout. We're at Red Bull Ring wet this evening. The short track, I would have thought it would have been the long track, but it's not this evening. It's the short. West has a bit of a moment there. But yeah, it's oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You know, so he spun out. That was one of Murray Walker's saying. Well, I can't say it like he does, but I'm going to come out with a couple tonight. Yeah, someone's drifting there, Ben Cosgrove. But yeah, like I said, MVP Racing, penultimate round 5. One more round to go next week. Who's going to grab that title? And we've got the Pro and Pro-Ams battling it out on track. But yeah, I'm going to go through the points in a moment. I'm going to go through the tracks. I mean, if you've been a regular since round 1 in regards to tyres and the sprint race and the feature race. So the sprint race, because it's wet this evening, they can either use the intermediates or the full wets. It's completely up to them. It's a 15-minute sprint race, no fuel depletion, no tyre wear depletion. It's just flat out racing, and who can keep it on that track. I had a couple of laps, but I kept, you know, losing the rear end. I mean, these cars anyway, in dry conditions, are very, very challenging. They're very, very challenging in the dry conditions. So come the wet, I mean, hats off to each and every one of them in the wet, controlling these cars, because they are a real handful, I've got to admit. But yeah, they're doing it this evening. I'm going to quickly share this link to the MVP Racing Facebook page, and I'll be back with you right now, and I'll go for the points, the manufacturers. And then in the interval, I'm going to go through the ballast and whatnot, what to expect through the feature race itself. During the sprint race, I will not have tyre information on. I'm going to keep that off, but I will have it on for the feature race. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. So that's all shared there. That's all shared on the MVP Racing page. Just get the the YouTube chat up. Just say hello to Deno. Evening, my man. How are you? At 5 to 9 this evening, we will have a tribute lap around the Spa-Francorchamps. It's going to be a slow lap. During that slow lap, I will remain quiet in a mark of respect to Murray Walker. Likewise, the drivers are doing their tribute lap for him as well. Each driver, I think, have put certain decals on their car. If we have a look to the rear of KB there, RIP Murray, go, go, go. Thank you, Murray, on the rear of his car. Anyone else got anything on the rear of their cars? Thank you, Murray, again. Yeah, thank you. on there as well. There's, I can't quite see what that says down the bottom, but yeah, a few tributes on the rear of the car, even on the side of the cars as well. Just a mark of respect. Yeah, iconic character he was, and he still will be, and if we're ever living everyone's thought, you know. I mean, I went through this afternoon and watched a few of his races for like 2 hours. Just sat upstairs and watched a few of the races, and yeah, I had a bit of a lump in my throat, and that, as you do, a little bit watery-eyed. But anyway, let's get back to this evening. Like I said, tribute lap at 5 to 9, lap at 5 to 9, so I will be quiet at 5 to 9. So in regards to points, I hope everyone's well this evening. Yeah, it's been a really good season. Season 9, round 5. Where has time gone? I don't know. I never know. It just blink of an eyelid. We're on the penultimate round already. So each category, we've got the pro and the pro-am. As I say, sorry, I had the mic right up to there. So as I say, each week the pro, and then we have the pro-am category. So through the points, I don't know, someone's saying I can't hear you. Yeah, apologies for that. My mic piece was up towards the top of the ceiling. Yeah, he will be. You know, I completely agree with you there. He'd be sadly missed. You know, as I say, a bit lump in my throat earlier. Watching, he got into motorcycle racing originally. Thought he'd done all right in that. But yeah, pursued his career further, joined the BBC. BBC took him on part-time in 1949. His actual first Grand Prix was at Silverstone in 1949. That was part-time. And a few years on, 10, 15, 20 years on, they took him on 1978, full-time for the BBC, and done a cracking job. You know, absolute cracking job, stonking job. BTCC, motorcycle racing, dirt racing, you name it, every sport he'd done, almost. And he spoke about each and every one of them, and just gave an outstanding performance. As commentators we do speak about racing as well, but I don't care what anyone says, no one will ever beat Murray Walker. He's iconic, he's a legend. Yeah, he's just absolutely outstanding guy. So in regards to points, I'll go for the points now, and I'll go for manufacturers, and then in interval during sprint and feature I will go for the bad list of what to expect in feature race. Only 2 viewers. They know I normally come on about 20 to 9. I'm a bit early this evening. Get on here, get through the points, and I had to say what I had to say. Like I said, watch out for that slow lap around Spa-Francorchamps. That will be a very slow lap. Mark of respect, tribute lap to the late Murray Walker. So in regards to points, pro to pro-am. So in the pro category, leading the way is KB, 188 points. TKM Spadders, he's got 185, he's 3 behind. But I don't know if you watched last week at Dragon Trail Seaside, he clipped the life chicane barrier, one of the walls, you know, one of the barriers, and he hit into that, and that cost him a lot of time. He was running up towards the front, but he finished, I think it was around about 8th or 7th, around that area. So the points are only 3 points between KB and TKM Spadders, so it's not massive. But they've got to watch out for the likes of West. I mean, West the past few rounds has brought it on so much. I mean, he's what? He's 11 points behind KB, and that's nothing. So between first and third is 11 points. So West is getting up there, you know. So for me, I know I've got KB and TKM Spadders, LS Steno, and people like that. But for me, they need to keep an eye out for West, because West has been a little bit sneaky right about now. He's getting up there. He's a top driver, like they all are in this league, whether they're pro or pro-am. But West is slowly getting up there in the pro category to the top. But in fourth we have LS Steno 142. Let's see how LS Steno gets on around here this evening. Let's see what points he can actually gain. Can he make a bit of a jump towards round 6 next week? So then, so he's at LS Steno in fourth. In fifth we have Tall Stew. Tall Stew, he's on 124. Battle there, I think, if LS Steno can have a good result this evening, depending on how West, KB and TKM Spadders get on, then I can see a battle forming between LS Steno and Tall Stew. But don't count out Icklepants, because Icklepants there in sixth is 121 points, so he's 3 points behind Tall Stew. So you could have 4th, 5th and 6th battling it out together as well. Likewise 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Pilo 112. Let's see how Pilo gets on as well, because he could get into the mix between 4th and 6th. That's the way I'm seeing things, you know. Let's see how tonight goes, and let's see how the points are at the final round. So that's the pro category done with. In regards to Pro-Am, Ben Cosgrove is leading the way, 184 points. 14 points behind Ben Cosgrove is Crowcrad. But last week, for me, Crowcrad had a better 2 races, so he had better points. So the gap's still 14 points around that area. But yeah, let's see how they both get on this evening, Crowcrad and Ben Cosgrove. 162 points. We have Fat Pickles Bro for yeah. So he's in 3rd. Fat Pickles Bro. He's 8 behind Crowcrad there. So he's 22 behind Ben Cosgrove. Let's see how Fat Pickles Bro can get on, because behind Fat Pickles Bro we have James Harbin. The 2 teammates, they're 3rd and 4th in the Pro-Am category. So 149 to James Harbin. He could still get up there as well to 3rd. Let's see how he gets on. Then we have Racing Snake, 130 points. Racing Snake is in 5th. And he's 19 behind James Harbin. It's quite possible. But I feel now getting towards the rear in 6th is Valtteri. Valtteri has 96 points. There's a bit of a gap between him and Racing Snake. Racing Snake in 5th. Racing Snake 130. And then Valtteri 96. But the battle between 5th and 6th will still commence. Sorry, 6th and 7th, sorry. We have got Valtteri and Greenpeace both on 96 points. So they will battle it out as well to the end. To the rear, in the Idle 4 gaming livery, like I said, I do really appreciate what they've done for me there. We've got Picklich at the moment. Oh no, he's just gonna have a look. But yeah, like I said, to the rear of Pro-Am category is Bazinga with 82. That's how he gets on as well, because him and Greenpeace may have a battle towards the end for the bottom of Pro-Am there. But apart from that, that's your current standing. So KB leading the way for Pro, and Ben Cosgrove leading the way for Pro-Am category. In regards to manufacturers, leading the way in the manufacturers at the moment by minimal points. Well, it's not minimal actually, it's 28. Wow. Is TKM Motorsport. TKM Motorsport had 358 points. In regards to bypasser.com Racing, they have 330. So 28 points difference between 1st and 2nd in the manufacturers. In 3rd is Mass Motorsport. That's MAS Motorsport. They're 221 points. They're in 3rd. And then in 4th, by not a lot of points to be honest with you, is Infinity Decals. Infinity Decals Racing, they're in 4th in the manufacturers there. So in 5th we have OF Racing, 122 points. And then we have in 6th is DCC, Digital Car Culture, 112. And then unfortunately to the rear is Lazy Old Dog Racing on 92 points. So that's your current standings for the time being. And like I said, this is a sprint race. Sorry, this now, I thought we were still at Red Bull. I was looking for the points and look up and we're at Spa. So yeah, this here is Spa Francorchamps. So with Spa, for the feature race, we have the rulings are within the feature race. Racing mediums, you've got to start on them and you've got to finish on the racing mediums as well. And you've got to run the hards as well for a minimum of 3 laps. Now what I've seen in the past few rounds is drivers actually running that hard tyre for a lot longer than what they're meant to, but that's their choice, you know. So minimum of 3, some of them do like 6 or 7. Just get usage out of them, just get the feel of them, and then switch to the medium come the last 8 laps. Sorry, 8 minutes. But like I said, this feature race, prior to the sprint, we will be doing a formation lap around. Slow lap for Murray Walker, as I said. So in regards to tyre depletion and what the settings are for that, I'll get that up for you now, because the settings for the tyre depletion and whatnot. So I've probably gone past it in me because I'm always blind. So tyre wears times 5. So on racing mediums and racing hards. Racing hards they won't wear so much, but the racing mediums will. Not fast, but they'll wear slowly with the ×5. With the fuel as well as ×3, so that isn't massive, so they can coast and, you know, do a splash and dash towards the end. In regards to qualification as well, there is qualification for both rounds, beginning the sprint race and beginning of the feature race as well. So 5 minutes for the beginning of the sprint race. There is no reverse grid, nothing like that. For the feature race, it's again a 5 minutes qualification. So fastest first and slowest to the rear. In regards to the sprint race, as I said, we'll go back to Red Bull shortly, or we may stay on this track for the formation lap. As we know, F1 is raced at Spa-Francorchamps, so it's an iconic Formula 1 track there. Red Bull Ring short is not. The long layout of Red Bull Ring is used for Formula 1. Murray Walker, like I said, never be forgotten. Let's see who's running what. So let's see who's running. Idle 4 Gaming on the rear. Do appreciate that. Thank you. West there. It's got a writing at the bottom. I think that's for Murray Walker, but I can't quite see what it says. If I get this detailing off, then we will have a better look. So, third there we have Fat Pickles Bro, representing InfinityDecals.com Racing. Valtteri, Digital Car Culture, RIP Murray, go, go, go. To the bottom left of the bumper there, you can see the detailing there for the late Murray Walker. Greenpeace as well, RIP Murray Walker, go, go, go. Drivers are running certain decals, as I said, just a bit of a tribute to them. Mark of respect, as I keep saying. But the more I get out there, the more people understand why they're doing a slow lap. So yeah, I'll go through that slow lap again. Before we start the slow lap, I'll just, because you get viewers turning up thinking, what's going on here? They're all going slow, there's no talking or anything like that. I'll just say it quickly prior to the slow lap. But yeah, the season so far has been fascinating. Like I said, TKM spatters last week by hitting that death chicane barrier there. It was going out of the chicane where he clipped it. So you got the first barrier, you got the first part of the chicane, and you got the second. He clipped that the second part of it, and he just fell right down. He fell down to like 10th, 11th place. Fought his way up slowly. Didn't gain a lot of places. By then, you know, like first, second, third, fourth and fifth, they seem to break away quite fast. But TKM Spatters, he is only 3 points behind KB. KB currently leading the way. KB is, I think he's in the pits. He is there. KB there is in the pits at the moment. So like I said, there's 3 points separating TKM Spatters and KB. But then there's 11 points between there's Spatters, TKM Spatters. He did join me in the commentary box, the racing champions for Infinity. But with West currently leading the way in first in practice, he's 11 points behind KB in first. So the battle between, you got West in third, then you got TKM Spatters in second, then you got KB, who's, where's he got? Where you gone, KB? KB, who's leading the championship for the pro category. Sorry. So in regards to the prime category, we've got Ben Cosgrove. He's leading the way for the prime category, but behind him by 14 points is Crowcad. Crowcad there in second in the prime category, and then we have Fat Pickles Bro. Fat Pickles Bro in 8th. He's currently sitting in third in the prime category, and not too far behind that is James Harben. You know, and we got like LS Deno as well. LS Deno in 4th in the pro category. I think he'll be battling out with Tall Stew. Likewise, James battling out with Fat Pickles Bro maybe, because there's not a lot of points between them. But again, they are teammates, so would they want to battle it out? I mean, they did around, they helped each other around Dragon Trail Seaside there, which was pretty good to see. You know, teamwork is crucial as well. There's two in the team, so working together. As we've seen at Monza, we had the two TKM teammates helping each other in the slipstream and enabling that pole. West was a dominator around there. But yeah, he's slowly making up there, you know, and he's slowly getting into the mix. 11 points separating. Let's give my son a kiss a minute. Apologies. Love you seeing him on it. So yeah, it's going to be fascinating. I don't know, in regards to Red Bull and the wet, I mean, anyone knows that the wet race it is tricky, especially around Red Bull Ring as well. In regards to penalties, there is done. There's trust within these drivers to not gain advantage in certain areas of the track, and there is a couple around Red Bull and there is a couple around Spa. So penalties isn't on because the penalty system in GT Sport isn't great, but the drivers are told prior to the season starting what LS Deno and the admins and that expect of each driver, not to abuse the track limits, you know, not abuse the rules. So yeah, they like cut certain corners to gain an advantage. So yeah, in regards to that, penalties are not on. So you may, the people watching from the start think, oh man, I haven't seen no one run a penalty above their car. That's because the trust within the drivers. So yeah, it's you know, as soon as you build trust with drivers not to do it, they don't do it. And to be fair, each and every one of them haven't. You know, Spa, there's places, but they've been pre-warned about it, and they won't do it. I'm pretty sure of it. They're all a good bunch of lads, each and every one of them. I am doing their commentary for their upcoming endurance series, starting on the 23rd of March. Oh, a bit of a jump there. That happened to Visho as well in the Infinity series. So yeah, endurance coming soon for MVP as well. Retro endurance, it is now full. The drivers have been allocated their cars. Everything's in place. Yeah, 90 minutes endurance here. Teams of 3, so it will be fascinating to see indeed. A couple minutes to go to the formation lap. As I said previously, during the formation lap, I will be silent throughout, as a mark of respect, as a commentator. You know, he's just number one commentator in the world, such a legend, iconic character, never be forgotten. His voice forever will be in our heads, and it is at the minute for me. Like I said, I've been watching videos for the past couple of hours, and yeah, when he done motorcycle and the dirt racing and the BTCC, Clennon there, you know, with his what he thought was I'm going for number 1, but if you remember back then, it wasn't I'm going for number 1. It was that naughty finger, you know. That's what he was. That's what he was saying to Harvey. So yeah. Let's go back now because we are now going to start this this formation lap. Like I said, I will go quiet when it does start. So I hope everyone's well. Sunday evening, weekend over. Sit back, relax. If you enjoy this sort of racing, so what I've just found out is, in regards to the points, there is drop scores coming into effect, and I've just been informed that West doesn't drop any scores because he missed the first race. So West, basically, I'll speak after. I do apologise. A formation lap, lap of respect for the late Murray Walker. Rest in peace, my friend. You know, be forgotten. I will now go quiet, thank you. Rest in peace, Murray Walker. Core. Bit of a lump in my throat going around when they're going around there, but rest in peace, Murray Walker. Never, ever, 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 ever be forgotten. Your voice is in our heads at the minute. Your voice is in my head now. All doing donuts now for live stream. Fair play to you. Much respect to each and every one of them. Donut City around there. James Harbour's like, yeah, I'm coming on through where we like it a lot. Even a race, Darren. So yeah, all spinning around. Mark of appreciation there. Loud noise. But yeah, absolutely fantastic, fellas. Give yourselves a clap on the tap on the back, or hug your partners or your children next to you. Because in life, we never know what happens in life, do we? Life's very, very short at times. 97 years of age. I know he had a good life, but it was a shock to everyone. And there was also a boxer that sadly lost his life the same time as Murray Walker. Anyone's a boxing fan as well. But yeah, it's all about Murray Walker this evening. Pilo's left the room. So yeah, welcome back to MVP Racing. Sunday nights with MVP. God, just need to get back in the swing a bit now. You know, seeing that single file line all around Spa. What more do you want? So then, Murray Walker, hope you're watching down on us and watching the racing as well, watching the racing unfold. Hello to the viewers. There is 4 at the moment in time. So Spa Frankenschamps. It is in the wet. The first wet race of the season. Absolute legend, correct. Absolute legend. Iconic. Absolute character. So yeah, Red Bull Ring short. The short version of this track. I came on tonight and I was like, right, it's going to be the long version and it's going to, 15-minute sprint race is going to take a while. But to my surprise, it's Red Bull Ring short. So around about 55-second laps, but depending on which tyre they use and if they can keep it on track. So Spa, the length of Red Bull Ring, Red Bull Ring short. Darren, hello, wake up. We're not at Spa anymore. So yeah, the length, sorry about that. The length of Red Bull Ring short is 1.452 miles long, based in Austria, as a lot of people know. The turns actually has 6 turns around this track. Real world circuit. Appears in Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo Sport. They have the mini challenge here as well. 1 to 4 lap races in that category. Then they also have, very surprising, they have the Beetle and the Zamba Fest around here as well. Race 4 is 3 laps, so yeah, 3 lap races in the Samba bus around the short version there. So yeah, based in Austria, but tonight for the sprint race we are in the wet. Where's the ducks? We need some ducks at the minute because it's very, very wet out there. Like I said, in regards to tyres, they can use the wet or the intermediates, completely up to them. It's their choice. No fuel depletion, no tyre wear, and nothing like that. Just flat out 15 minutes racing. I'm taking the tyre information off. There's no wear on, so it's pointless having it on. So yeah, like I said, KB currently leading the way in the Pro. Can TKM Spadders overtake him? Like I said, with the drop scores, yeah, let's go back to the drop scores quickly. We've got a few minutes to go. LS Deno, quickly for me, actually told me in this in the YouTube. So drop scores are going to be extremely important. So in regards to drop scores, they drop their worst scores basically. But West with 11 points behind KB in the Pro category, West won't have no drop scores. So whatever West scores this evening and the last round, he keeps. So let's see if West can be the lead runner going into the final round, round 6 next Sunday. So like I said, West doesn't have no drop scores. He missed the first race, so yeah, he doesn't get no drop score. But the likes of KB, TKM Spadders, they do. And even Ben Cosgrove, Crowcrad, people like that, Fat Pickles Bro, and James Harbour, and so they're going to get the drop scores. Very, very interesting indeed. Thanks for that, LS Deno. Do appreciate that bit of information there. Yeah, I did forget about. I did see drop scores, but I didn't put it into my head. So I do apologise for that. So 1 minute to qualification. Who's going to come out on top? The wet track. Oh, look at that. It's all wet. Bit of wet patches here and there. Yeah, it's like I said, I went out there and I couldn't keep on track. KB there, had a bit of an off. Let's see if he can keep it together on track during qualification and whatnot. So I've got a message quickly. Let's have a look. Right. Let's head back to qualification. Let's go to qualification. Let's kick this off. Who's going to get pole position? I don't know. I have no idea. The wet races, it could be anyone. It could be anyone. And the most important thing in the wet race, keep it on the black stuff. I know it's slippery out there. It's been like an ice rink at the minute. But yes. So West is for me in pole position because he hasn't got any drop points now. And like I said, like the likes of KB and TK and Spaz they have, and Ben Cosgrove and Crowcrowd in their prime category. So yeah, in regards to the Pro-Am, they have a black window sticker across their windscreen. And the pros have the white, and the Pro-Ams have the black window sticker across their windscreen at the top of their windscreen. So thank you, Murray. Absolute iconic legend on the back of his car there. So now we start qualification. Like always, since the start. I spoke to TK and Spanners last week about why does LS Denno like coming out in at the front all the time. He comes out in the front, and I found out why. He just likes going out in front. Bit of a gap between him, clean out the front, so he could just put his hammer down in it and go for it. So yeah, LS Denno, the man, the founder of MVP Racing, the man that started from the bottom. And then he got the likes of KB and everyone on board, part of the admin team. But yeah, doing a really good job. So LS Denno now will be going on to his fast lap now. We'll do a quick onboard lap now with LS Denno. Heading up to the first corner. Perfecting this is key. You don't want to run it too wide. Even though penalties are not on, you know, the trust is within these drivers not to run it wide and gain the advantage to the left. So the first corner, we head to the second. It's the longest right hander, so we call it second, then we call it third, because call it third corner here, then we hit into the fourth, the left hander. Perfect this as well. Don't run it too wide. So if you get it onto that greeny stuff, yeah, the rear end's gonna go. So at the moment in time, LS Denno is doing a good lap, coming towards the final section of this track. You don't want to clip this nicely, really in tight as he's done there. Don't run it out wide on that green AstroTurf or the red and white Austria flag there. Bit back-endy going into that final corner. Oh, he's controlling that car. You see what I mean? It's very slidey. He has done a 54.946. Out we go. In second, we have West currently going across the line now. He has done a 54.420. Currently in pole. KB 54.583. It's all going off already. See what I mean? It's such a short track. And keeping on top of it all is going to be very hectic. LS Denno in third. We've got Tall Stu, 54.989. Pilo, 55.233. Fat Biggles Road, 55.505. So he's in sixth. TKM Spatters in seventh, 55.544. Crowcrowd, 55.833. Up we go because we've got West still leading away. 5 minutes qualification, as I said. Minimal. It's very close between West and KB at the minute. Oh, West, a bit back-endy going to that final part of that lap. KB in second, 54.583. Let's see how he gets on. Tall Shoe sitting in fourth. LS Denno sitting in third. Can West improve? West currently crossing the start-finish line now. KB has improved his time. LS Denno has done a 54.828. Tall Shoe in fourth. So it's all going off now. Pilo up to fifth. 55.068 there. Fat Pickles Bro in sixth. He's improved slightly. 55.400 in sixth. TKM Spatters, he needs to put his foot down a bit. 55.544. James Harbin 55.763. Racing Snake 55.820. Crowcrowd there in 11th. Ickle Pants, Greenpeace, Val Terry, Bazinga to the rear. So up we go. West still leading the way. Can he do what he done last week and just increase that margin? Because remember last week he did have TKM Spatters at Monza to help him in the slipstream. So West, come around that final corner. LS Denno, he has done a 54.796. So he's improving all the time. West, yes, a 54.302. KB, a 54.583. Tall Stu in third. Tall Stu in second now. Tall Stu in second, 54.465. So KB now has dropped down to third. Where's TK who's gone off there? Oh, that's LS Deno, wasn't it? Oh, very unfortunate. TK Spanners in fifth, 54.886. Crowcat in sixth now, making his way up. So he's got a bit of a gap to him and Ben Cosgrove in a minute. Nickel Pads in seventh, Pilo in eighth, Ben Cosgrove in ninth, Patrick Cosgrove in 10th, Race the Snake in 11th, James Harbin in 12th, Greenpeace in 14th, Bazinga in 15th, Valteri's improved. Bazinga's down to 15th, Valteri's up to 13th. Where's he come from? So he's making his way up slowly. So leading away, he will be starting his final lap now. Has he improved again? He has not. He's lost a bit of time. Tall shoe behind. Is he going to go for another one? Sit in the slipstream. TKM Spadders there. KB hasn't improved. KB is in the leader pro at the minute, but drop scores do come into effect. Icklepants. 55.038. Fat Pickles, bro, up to fifth. 54.855. So they're all starting their final lap now. Oh, what's going on here? TKM Spadders and Tall Shoe drifting it around there. West completing his final hot lap now. Can he improve on his time? I don't know. I really don't know. Tall Shoe there. Tall Shoe in second. To the viewers that have just tuned in, we have done the formation lap, so apologies if I've missed that. That was around Spa-Francorchamps. Very, very lumpy throaty there indeed. So West in pole position, provisional pole, 54.302, as he improved on his time. Oh, 54.240 he has. Tall Shoes gone off track. KB can't improve. LS Steno 54.772 up to fourth. So that's qualification over and done with. Fat Pickles were up to fifth. TKM Spadders in sixth. Now can TKM Spadders make his way up? Because he is 3 points behind KB. But the man to watch at this moment in time, who's just from the last round and the previous round, has put his foot down in his yes, look at me. I'm coming in for that title. There's your final qualifications and standings. Now we go on to a 15-minute sprint race. No fuel depletion, no tyre wear depletion, nothing. Just flat out 15-minute racing. Who can come out top? I don't know. I really don't know. So, as a late Murray Walker, evening, Digital Car Culture. Hope you're all well, my friend. Dave, good evening to you as well, my friend. So, we have got 15-minute sprint race, 15-minute flat out racing, as Murray Walker used to say at the start of every race. And I'm going to say it just for this once. We've got the 5 lights. We have a slight pause. And then we are... When that green comes... Go, go, go! So here we are. So, I had to say, I'm sorry. So, West in the lead. Going up to the first corner. The right-hander all going together into that corner. Just take it nice and easy. Any coming off at all? No, they all get around there nicely. Respect given to each and every one of them around that first corner. Very, very nice indeed. Fair play to them all. So we have West still leading the way. I know they just started, but I like going through the grid every once in a while. Every couple of minutes, to be honest with you. So KB in second, Fat Pickles Pro now up to third. A great start there from Fat Pickles Pro. Remember, he was in fifth in qualification. Now he's made his way up to third. LS Deno in fourth, Tall Shoe in fifth, Icklepants in sixth, TKM Spadders. They're doing it nice and steady, just taking it easy. But KB looking down the right there of West. No, he doesn't make that move stick. He doesn't. He's still sitting in that slipstream, but we're only at the end of the first lap and it's going off already, especially in wet conditions. Just take your time. Someone's pulled to the right. What's going on back there? Valtteri to the right there of James Harbin. Does he look for that move? No, he doesn't. He just backs out at the last minute. So who was that? What pulled over to the rear of the grid? Oh, Greenpeace in 14th, Bazinga in 30th. Up we go, because we've got West still leading the way. But Fat Pickles Bro, LS Steno is now falling down to 5th. LS Steno down to 5th. Tall Shoe up to 4th. So Tall Shoe up to 4th. Fat Pickles Bro still in 3rd position. But KB is sitting behind the rear there of West. So where's Fat Pickles Bro? Fat Pickles Bro is there. So KBA is just biding this time, I think, with West. But as I say before, West is bringing it on the last couple of rounds. He has really brought it on. So out we go. KB's looking for that move. We look for the right. Let's just stay like this for the moment in time. Up to the first corner we go. KB, he thinks about it, but he doesn't do it. Down we go. Fat Pickles Road coming under pressure now from Torsha in 4th. LS Steno in 5th. LS Steno in 5th. Icklepants is 6th. Let's go to the front quickly. So KB, is he looking? No, he's not. Is Tall Shoe looking to the rear, to the right side of Fat Picklesbro? No, he's not indeed. So Elestano in 5th, slowly catching to the rear of Tall Shoe there in 4th. Then we have TKM Spatters drifting it around. He's struggling this evening around the wet conditions. Maybe a bit too much time in the comments box, maybe, and he's wanting to come back in. Pilo in 8th, Racing Snake in 9th, Valtteri in 10th, James Harburn with the attention of bet. He's in a sandwich of the digital car culture. Yeah, he's in that sandwich. He's in that DCC sandwich. Can he get out of this sandwich? So you got Ben Cosgrove and Valtteri up ahead in 10th. Let's keep an eye on this as well. Ben Cosgrove, Greenpeace at Bazinga. Keep an eye on this for a minute. Ben Cosgrove, will he pull to the right and look for that move? He's sitting behind his teammate now, Valtteri in 10th. James Harburn, he looks around the outside, thinks better of it. So he just backs off slightly just to have a nice exit there. So West and KB pulling out a gap now from Tall Shoe. Tall Shoe, oh, Elestano side by side there with Fat Picklesbro. So Fat Picklesbro now has dropped down to 5th. Elestano up to 5th. Tall Shoe up to 3rd. Can he get into the back of KB there in 2nd? Elestano. So we've got a free car battle here now. Spaller's looking to the right. No, he's not looking to the right down. He's He's looking to the right now. 3 wide into the final corner. Can he get... he takes it, both of them into the final corner. Very nice move there from TK and Spatters. Icklepants, Fat Picklesbro now down to 7th. So he's unfortunately falling side-by-side action there. Fat Picklesbro. And we got side-by-side ahead as well. TK and Spatters to Icklepants. Pilo looking to the right. Fat Picklesbro. Will he get his move done? No, he doesn't. Oh, Pilo there. Just trying that curve a little bit. Oh, Fat Picklesbro. Bit of a moment there, but he's got off the power and he's stuck with it. Thank God for that, because I thought he was going to spin out there in the middle of the track. So he's fallen right down now. Fat Picklesbro to 8th. He was in 3rd. KB in 2nd. Toolshoe in 3rd. Elestano in 4th. Icklepants in 5th. Tick and Spanners in 6th. Pilo in 7th. So yeah, I'm interested in, so Ben Cosgrove now has got past James Harburn. No, that move was already done. So James Harburn down to 12th. And then we have Fat Picklesbro in 8th. So Fat Picklesbro has lost quite a few positions there. To the rear we go. Greenpeace, Bazinga in the pits, unfortunately. Looks like he's retired the car. James Harburn in 12th. Ben Cosgrove in 11th behind his teammate. But we have Valtteri. Valtteri's on a mission at the moment. To the right of Racing Snake going into the first corner. Can he get this move done? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Maybe on the exit. Racing Snake, bit slow in there. Oh, Valtteri. Almost lost it there, but kept his going. His teammate comes on through to take 10th, and when they work together now, so up we go. We've got West pull out a bit of a gap now to KB, over half a second. Toolshoe in 3rd, Elestano in 4th, falling away now from Toolshoe. So Toolshoe, can he get to the back of KB? 2 seconds from the rear of KB. So Icklepants in 5th. He has got TK and Spatters behind him. TK and Spatters behind Icklepants in 5th position, Spatters in 6th, but they have got the attention of Pilo in 7th as well. Fat Picklesbro broke away now from Racing Snake. Can he get to the rear of Pilo in 7th? Down we go, because I got a feeling the 2 digital car culture teammates will battle it out. But James Harburn slowly catching Valtteri there. Valtteri with that moment. Can he keep it nice and composed for this exit, this corner? So remember the lap 4, he had a bit of a wobble on. Oh, James Harburn, nice and easy there. Nice and easy with that accelerator on the exit. So out we go. Down to the rear again. We've got Greenpeace in 30th, Bazinga in the pits in 40th. Up we go. So we've now got West and KB 1st and 2nd, battling it out. Like I said, West will have no drop score. KB will. And like TKM Spatters will as well. Is KB looking to the right there of West? No, he is not. 8 minutes to go of this race. Wow, it's all going ahead. Lap number 7. So KB to the rear now of West. Will he dive up the right? Does he feel the time's right to do it now? He looks to the right. He looks to the right. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Still looking for it. Still looking for it. Still looking for it. No. West on the exit. Quicker on the accelerator there. So down we go. We got Toolshoe in 3rd. Elestano in 4th. Broke away now from Icklepants in 5th. But Icklepants having a stonking race in a minute. But we got TK and Spatters in 6th. We've got Pilo behind TK and Spatters there. Pilo behind TK and Spatters. Can he look to get TK and Spatters? Spatters there, rear end. He's drifting out of that exit there. So he's struggling with this car this evening. Fat Picklesbro in 8th. Falling a bit away now from Pilo there in 7th. So out and down we go. Racing Snake in 9th. Ben Cosgrove and Valtteri, the two teammates, 10th and 11th on track. Valtteri may look for a move or he may not. I don't think he will, but they got attention of James Harben behind. James Harben behind in 12th. So let's go up quick. Let's see what's going on. Oh, KB to the right there, West. KB to the right. When he stick to this move, when he stick to the right, nice and easy. Does it there? He doesn't get him. Oh, what? Oh, KB. Well controlled on the exit, but he looked for that right. He looked to go up the inside of a West, but he didn't quite stick at it. He just backed off slightly. And yeah, Tall Shoe now is gaining with these two battling and squibbling and squabbling and doubling. Yeah, Tall Shoe is gaining to the rear of LS Steno. Sorry, KB. LS Steno's in 4th down. Wakey. Fat Pickles, sorry, Ickle Pants in 5th. What's going on with my words? Right, breathe, Darren. Start again. So, TK Spatters in 6th, still drifting that rear end of that car. So, yeah, I know these cars are very, very twitchy in the dry anyway, but he's struggling so. Oh, and again, do you see what I mean? He's struggling a lot in that car. Up the front we go, because West is still leading away from KB, but Tall Shoe again to the rear of KB. Tall Shoe is 100% gaining to the rear of KB, under a second now. LS Steno in 4th, LS Steno breaking away from Ickle Pants in 5th. Can he get to the rear of Tall Shoe before the end of this race? 6 minutes to go. It's going to be a big ask, but we will see. Pilo in 7th. Pat Pickles Bro there. Gained a little bit of time. Not a massive amount, but he has a little bit. Ben Cosgrove in 9th. Valtteri in 10th. Racing Snake in 11th. James Harben now down to 12th. James Harben is struggling. I don't think he likes the wet conditions. Greenpeace in 13th and Bazinga in the pits in 14th. Up we go. So we've still got West leading away. Got KB in 2nd. We've got Tall Shoe in 3rd. Let's go down and have a look, because Ickle Pants now is breaking away from TK and Spatters in 6th. But Pilo could quite possibly get TK and Spatters, because Spatters 100% for me is struggling around this track this evening. So on the exit there, Pilo. Oh, and again TK and Spatters. He just can't get that rear end settled of that car. He is really struggling. Fat Picklesworth, can you gain to the rear, because with TK and Spatters being a snake there, yeah, he's struggling. I got a feeling he just needs to keep it together a little bit and just settle down, because he is struggling. Valtteri races Snake, James Harben in 12th, Greenpeace in 13th, Bazinga in 14th. Up we go, West. Still leading the way of this race, under 5 minutes to go. Can KB make a jump to West? Tall Shoe still taking time out of KB. Still taking time out of 1st and 2nd. LS Steno's fallen back quite a bit now from Tall Shoe. Yes, he has. Ickle Pants in 5th. TK Spatters. And again, he's not liking these conditions at all, TK Spatters. I know he's still in 6th position, but he's struggling massively this evening around this track. Let's see how he gets on at Spa. So down we go. We have got Pete, and again. Wow. Almost every lap, that rear end of that car, it hasn't been happy at all. So now will Pilo capitalise on this? Will Pilo look down the left? He looks for it, but he pulls out of it. Will he dive down the right? Because he knows Spatters is struggling a bit in that car. So will Pilo look to capitalise? Oh, and again from TK and Spatters. Wow, he's not liking these conditions at all. Fat Picklesworth in 8th. Ben Cosgrove in 9th, Valtteri in 10th. Two teammates together, digital car culture. But James Harben to the rear races Snake. Can James Harben catch to race the Snake? No, he cannot. Race the Snake's pulled out a little bit. And we have Greenpeace, unfortunately, to the rear in 30th. Bazinga in the pits. Up we go. We've got West. West in 1st, still leading the way. Almost a second gap now between him and KB. Oh, Tall Shoe drifting around that corner. He's like, yes, look at me, Murray Walker. I'm drifting around this corner. LS Steno, unfortunately, now has fallen back. So the battle now for the lead will be between West and KB. But don't cut out Tall Shoe, because he's there or thereabouts. Ickle Pants in 5th. Then we've got Pilo in 6th. Wow, Pilo's got that move done. Did TK Spatters have a bit of a moment? Oh, it's already done. He's just struggling with that rear end massively, you know. Who's falling right back? Who's falling right back? Greenpeace, Valtteri, Tall Stew. Yes, honestly, TK and Spatters 100% is struggling Greenpeace to the rear, but he just can't get the car settled to the rear, you know. I couldn't either. He's a better racer than me, but for him to struggle that much with that car around here, must say something, because the car is a handful, I've got to admit that. West still leading the way, 1.3 second gap, 1.5. KB in second, Toolshoe in third, still getting to the back of KB in second position. LS10 in fourth. Broke away now for Icklepants, Pilo. Spatters is falling down, you know, 7. He's got to be careful because Fat Picklesbow will, if he can, jump onto the back of TK and Spatters to get that 7th position. Ben Cosgrove in 9th, Valtteri in 10th. 2 teammates together on track, so all points do matter. Racing Snake in 11th, James Harbin in 12th. He's still battling away there with Racing Snake. He's still got Racing Snake in his sights. Greenpeace in 30th. Bazinga retired in the pits in 40th. West 2 second lead now. KB to Tall Shoe. Wow, this is gonna come on. We've got a couple of laps to go in this race. Can Tall Shoe overtake KB at all? We'll keep an eye on that. LS10 in 4th. It's settling down now to the rear, but Spatters there. Spatters. Let's have a look at Spatters. Will you look to get that 6th position back? Fat Picklesborough, how far behind are you? You're not. Yeah, you are. You have lost a bit of time to TK and Spatters there, but Pilo back-endy at that final turn. But still, he gets straight on that accelerator, and he's putting out a bit of a gap already. So West, 2.3 second gap now. Like I said, no drop score for West going into the final round. So this moment in time, he is actually laughing in that car. But then don't cut out KB and TK and Spatters and drivers like that, you know. But with West not having any drop scores, he's in the right position. He's in pole position. But now, Tall Shoe is on a mission. We'll be heading on to the final lap of this race. KB goes out wide, cuts it in really tight. But Tall Shoe, look at his entry into that corner. The corner before last. Can he get this? Can he look to the right at the first corner in that slipstream? I think he will, you know. I think he will look for it at some point. And I've got a feeling it may be this corner now. Can he brake later than KB? He's thinking about it, but he doesn't do it. Oh, KB just slows up a little bit. Puts hands on there to say sorry. But yeah, Tall Shoe, can he get KB for second? West still leading the way. He's looking for it, Tall Shoe. He is looking for it, 100%. Can he get this move done? Final lap of this race. West still leading the way. I'm going to stay on this for the minute because I got a feeling Tall Shoe may do a go up inside somewhere on the last couple of corners. West stonking racing with him again. Pulled out that gap, but let's quickly look to the second and third. KB may look to hold on to that second, but Tall Shoe isn't giving up. Isn't giving up at all. But your winner of the sprint race of the penultimate round is West. West 308, well done. KB, will he keep second? He does in second. Tall Shoe in third. LS Dano in fourth. Well done to LS Dano as well. We have Icklepants in fifth. Gave a good race. In fifth. TK and Spatters in sixth. Oh, side-by-side action there. Fat Picklesborough gets 7. Let's go back and have a look at that quickly. Fat Picklesborough, he gets that move. He just keeps that 7th position. I'm going to miss people finishing the race, but I want to go back and have a look at this quickly. So we've got Pilo. He's looking for that 7th position. So close on the line, you know. I don't know why this game does that. It cuts it off. So that's your final racing position. I'm looking at a replay, and the game just decides, no, you're not looking anymore, and just cuts back. So I'll go for the final results now. West with a victory there, well done. KB second, Tall Shoe in third. So then, yeah, that was the sprint race done of the penultimate round. Who is it? Yeah, well, yeah. Oh no, Crowquad. I wonder why you left. Are you right to get back in, Crowquad? Wow. Yeah, it was tricky, LS Steno, but yeah, West pulled it out the bag. So that was the sprint race done in the penultimate round. Race results: West in first position, also got pole. KB in second, so still got a good points haul there. But West coming out on top without the drop scores as well. With West having no drop score, he's in prime position at the moment in time. KB in second, Toolshoe in third, got up there in the end and closed the gap to KB, looked for that second but didn't quite do it. LS Deno gave a bit of a battle towards the start of the race but fell back, just ran his own race. As he said when I interviewed him at the last round, he just likes getting the points, you know, he gets good points and he's right, he's in fourth. Ickle Pants in fifth, had a good race as well. TKM Spatters during that race struggled quite a lot with the back end of that car. I know it's tricky in the dry as well, but in the wet he did struggle quite a bit. Fat Pickles Bro held off Pilo there for 7th, so Fat Pickles Bro in 7th, Pilo in 8th. Ben Cosgrove in 9th, with Crowcrad unfortunately have a disconnection that will increase Ben Cosgrove's lead in the Prime category. Valtteri in 10th, good points for the Digital Car Culture team there. Racing Snake in 11th, James Harbin in 12th, battling away there with Racing Snake. Greenpeace in 13th, and Bazinga unfortunately to the rear in 14th. The fastest lap was West, lap number 16, the 54.095. We have a couple of minutes break now, and then we head on to the feature race, which is now. So in regards to the feature race, ballast will be added to each the top 8 in the championship. So the top 8 in the overall championship will be, I get it up now, no, really? Can you not, what, the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi has gone from your, wow, is there no way of getting it back or hardwiring it, Crowcrad? Oh, that's very unfortunate indeed. So let's go back to the ballast of the feature race. Basically it's a 30-minute feature race, 5 minutes qualification again, no reverse grid, tyre wear and fuel depletion will be on. We'll go through that in a moment. 10-minute break I think, something like that, or 5-minute break. So in regards to ballast, the top 8 in the championship run ballast. So the two drivers with 1,354 kilos, 105%. So we've added fuel as well, so they're going to be really, really heavy. And this track they may struggle quite a bit with that ballast as well, with the weight added, 105%, 1,344 kilos. So yeah, the two heavy cars again is KB and TKM Spatters, 105%. 13 behind TKM Spatters and KB is West. He's 13 kilos lighter, he's 1331, so he's 104%. So he's still carrying ballast and weight like LS Deno, they're equal, 104%. But they won't be as heavy as the top 2. But they may still struggle, but they have got the lighter car than the top 2. So with 103%, 5th and 6th, is Tall Stew, 1318 kilos. Why's it gone off? So yeah, that's 5th and 6th. They're 103%. So again, they're 13 kilos lighter than LS Deno and West in 3rd and 4th. Then we have Ben Cosgrove and Pilo, 7th and 8th, 102%, 1305 kilograms. So they are again 13 kilos lighter than 5th and 6th. So if you can imagine KB and TKM Spatters, it's like having like 100 bags of sugar in their car, you know, it's a lot of weight on top of the fuel as well, plus tyre wear on, plus fuel depletion on. It's going to have a major effect on their car. You know, it's a long track, long straights, difficult corners, long left-handers, right-handers as well. And let's see how they get on. They have done, during feature races throughout the season, they have been there or thereabouts. But I think this evening, TKM Spatters, after his error last week in the feature race, where he hit the life chicane, death chicane, the chicane wall, I think this evening now he'll be looking to capitalise on that. So in regards to tyre, racing mediums, you've got to start on racing mediums, then you have to finish on racing mediums. And I've said this previously, but I'd like to go over it again. So they have to run the race in halves for a minimum of 3 as how out, hot and in. It's up to them, or they can run it for longer if they wish. It's completely their choice. So in regards to tyre wear and the fuel depletion and whatnot, so tyre wear is on ×5, which is high, but it's not massively high. Fuel depletion as well. I mean, most of them, when they do the second pit stop, they go in for the hards and then they go in again for the mediums. They just put a bit of fuel in, splash and dash, and just go back out, you know, and finish the race. But with the extended pit times as well in GT Sport, anyone that races GT Sport knows full well the length of the pit stops, what they were previous to the update. So previous to the update, they were okay around Spa. They took a while, around about 30 seconds, something like that, or maybe 20, 24. But now I got a feeling, I don't know how long the pit stop has been extended. I don't know if anyone knows and is actually viewing and watching, but I got a feeling it's going to be very, 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 very long. So strategy around Spa-Francorchamps this evening is going to be key. Absolutely, it's going to be key. There's no ifs or buts about it. Strategies will come into effect massively around this track, because like I said, they were huge before. I don't know if anyone's raced around there recently and they've timed the pit stop at all after the GT Sport update. But yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous, the pit length now after the update. But I don't know if anyone could tell me, or we can have a look, see if anyone's going to the pits. I don't know. So yeah, ballast checked, ballast all checked. We're ready to get away in a minute. Okay, mate, crow crowd. Unfortunate, my son. But yeah, look forward to see you next week. Let's see what you got next week. So qualifications started. Long track. We've got 8 cars with ballast. Let's see if we come out on top. You know, the lighter guys may around this track may take advantage of it. But it's always been like KB's been up there, TK Spallers has been up there. So as I say again, the people with the ballast is. We go a few quickly because they are going out for their qualification lap now. So this will be the out lap. So there's 8 drivers with ballast in this race this evening. Is KB in 8th. So he's carrying the maximum ballast. Then we have TK Spallers there in 4th. He as well, 105% maximum ballast in this race. Then we have West in 2nd. He's carrying ballast as well, but he's not as heavy as TK Spallers. He's got 104%, 1331 kilos. So it's not a lot, it's 13 less, but it's still having an effect on his race. Likewise, running the same as West there, is LS Deno. LS Deno currently going around in 2nd, currently leading the way again, like he always does. He too will be carrying 104%. Tall Stew, for the people that have just tuned in and watching the race, Tall Stew, he'll be 13 kilos less than LS Deno and West, so he too will be carrying ballast. Tall Stew there, the 5th driver, and then the 6th driver to carry ballast as well is Icklepants. Icklepants, where are you two, my friend? Are you Icklepants there in 12? He too will be carrying the same amount as Tall Stew there, so 103%. Then in 7th and 8th, the Pro-Am driver is Ben Cosgrove. Ben Cosgrove in the 7th for Digital Car Culture, 102%, 1305 kilograms. So it's still heavy, but not as heavy as the top 4. It's quite close between like the 5th and 6th. And then to the rear in the ballast category, carrying ballast as well, is where's he gone? Where you gone, Pilo? Where you gone? There you are. You always hide from me, my son. So Pilo, 1305 kilos as well, 102%. So they're your 8 drivers currently going to run the maximum ballast in this race. So quickly get the chat up. LS Deno currently starting his hot lap. As per normal, I will do an onboard lap with the lead runner in qualification. So go around the first corner. Let me get the names up because I can't quite remember all the names. Darren, wakey. So he's going up through Eau Rouge now. Flat out. Don't abuse the limits here either, because you can easily cut that bit there to the left and you can easily straight line it, and that's a no. That's a no for tonight, because you know, people will take advantage if they can, but like I keep saying, these drivers have so much trust in them from LS Deno and the admins of MvP. They don't do it. They don't abuse the track limit. So LS Deno now, yeah, he's doing all right at the minute. Let's see what he can do. Heading down towards this right hander now. So LS Deno's he's currently now heading to. There's no corner names for it. That back there was Brussels. Then he come down to a double double gorge or gosh or gorge. So it's like a double left-hander basically. Well, it's triple, you know, it's double. Yeah, you got this first and you got the second. Yeah, it's double left-hander. Very fast there indeed. Then we got Les Fagnes. There's Les Fagnes, darling. Les like a Fagnes. Yes, so that's Fagnes there. And then we come up to Campus. Campus is right-hander here. Semi quick. There we go. Stavelot. Stavelot. Stand up a lot. So Stavelot now. Yeah. Then we go to this long flowing right kink, and then we got the left. Then we got another left as well. Then we go up to the famous chicane. You know, the famous chicane to the end of this track. Fast flowing. Don't run it too wide over there, especially on that green AstroTurf, because your rear end will kick out. Going to the final chicane now. Doing this perfectly indeed. As you can see, the tyre wear is on, and clip that nicely. Don't run it too wide over there. It's that green AstroTurf. LS Deno has done for his fast lap. He has done a 2:18.477. Racing Snake. See what I mean? So we've got West. I know he's carrying ballast as well, but West with 2:16.545 currently in pole. KB 2:17.421. Tools in 4th. Ben Cosgrove up to 3rd. The Pro-Am driver currently leading the way in Pro-Am category, 2:17.633. Tools TKM Spatters in 5th. So the guys, I know TKM Spatters maximum ballast like KB, but down quickly. TKM Spatters 2:17.680. Fat Pickles Road 2:17.827. Ickle Pants 2:17.932. Pilo 2:17.977. James Harbin 2:18.114. Remember, most of these are light now. Racing Snake 2:18.134. LS Deno 2:18.477. Remember, he is carrying ballast as well, like the other drivers as well. Bazinga 2:21.37. Greenpeace side by side there with James Harbin in qualification at 2:30.049. And Valtteri in 14 with a 2:25.120. Up we go. He's got West in pole again. And he won the last race as well. So West currently in pole position. KB behind. And then we have Ben Cosgrove in 3rd. Ben Cosgrove, the Pro-Am driver, remember. And he's leading the way, and he's in the mix. Because the drivers are heavy as well, Ben Cosgrove is capitalising from all this. Can he get that pole position, maybe? Can he get that pole position? I have a sneaky feeling he's in contention for pole position. Let's see what the sector times are like as they come around the final sector now. Then they head towards the final part of the lap. Then they go to the start timing line. And so West, yeah, he's improved slightly. KB, Ben Cosgrove, have you? I want to keep an eye on Ben Cosgrove. Has Ben Cosgrove improved as well? No, he's lost half a second there. Oh, a bit of a jump there as well. So West improved by minimal margin. KB in the 2nd. So West is behind KB and is picking that slipstream as well. So let's have a look. Let's have a look towards the final part of this lap. So West with KB in front. Let's see what happened. Oh, LS Deno 2:17.564. Oh, KB, no. So West at the moment is on the provisional pole. LS Deno to 3rd. Can Ben Cosgrove get pole position? Can he get... No, he doesn't. He's in 6th. LS Deno in 5th. TK Spatters in 3rd. So the people carrying ballast, apart from Ben Cosgrove, and Valtteri, and Pat Picklesbury, and people like that. Whoa. This is going to be very fascinating indeed. Oh, look at that. That is very fascinating indeed. Wow. Ben Cosgrove could quite potentially do something here, along with Fat Picklesbury as well. So here we go. We are now start this race. We wait for them lights again, and it will be, as the famous Murray Walker used to always say, go, go, go! It's time to go racing. And like I say, it always happens in this race. Dive there from LS Deno into that first corner. He's like, yeah, it's coming on through. But I was going to say there, but by the time I said it, it already started kicking off. It seems to space out. during the first couple of moments of this lap, like the first 4 laps maybe. But TK and Spatters up to 4th, battling away with KB. Oh, massive back end there from TK and Spatters. So I was going to say it will settle down, but it's not settling down because we've got Tall Shoe to the left of West. West is very, very heavy. So Tall Shoe is taking advantage of this. West is Tall Shoe is slightly lighter than West. So a bit of a train at the minute. It does always happen in the feature race for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then it'll start spacing out. So we've got Tall Shoe in the lead. West in 2nd. LS Deno in 3rd, carrying weight as well. Oh, he's looking down the right there. Pat Picklesworth already on a mission to the rear of Ben Cosgrove. He wants that 6th position. Then we have Pilo. Pilo to the right. Pilo to the right there of Pilo to the right. He was a Fat Picklesbro. So it's all yeah, it's going off already, and it isn't normally like this. Penultimate round of this season, season 9. James Harben in 12th. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can bring, because at Track and Trail Seaside, he did bring it on, to be honest with you, and that's the honest truth. He did. No word of a lie. Tall Shoe, will he break away now from West in 2nd? Ellis Deno in 3rd. So West now down in 2nd. Like I said, he won't have no drop score. He won't drop no points. But the others will. Tall Shoe in 1st. So down. Anything else happening? See, right about now, things will start to... Oh, Fat Picklesbro. Did he get out? Let's have a look at Fat Picklesbro there. Did he get out and move? Oh, he's already ahead, wasn't he? He's already ahead. But did you look at Ben Cosgrove at all? Oh, he ran it a bit wider. That's what I've seen. So, up we go quickly, because we've got Tall Stew in 1st, West in 2nd. West is looking to the rear of Tall Stew, but still early in this race. We've got a little bit of contact there to the rear. Easy does it, boys. We've got a long way to go. Ellis Deno in 3rd. Yeah, a train's forming now, you know. A train's forming. We're getting that first Great Western to London at the moment in time. It is forming slightly, but racing mediums, they all got to start on racing mediums. As I said, they can't start on racing hards. You're not allowed, otherwise you'll get a penalty because of it. But you got to finish on racing mediums as well, and you can run side by side action there. But Picklesworth side by side. He just backs out of it, going up through a ruse. But yeah, he was looking, but he thought better of it. So Tall Shoe with West to the rear. West is looking to get... he's helping him along there. So they're breaking away a little bit from LS Deno. Fastest lap 2:23.19. So LS Deno in 3rd. TK and Spatters in 4th. KB in 5th. Coming under pressure now for Ben Cosgrove. Ben Cosgrove looking to the right of KB there. He thought about it. He thought about it again. R.I.P. Murray Walker. Go, go, go. It's famous saying indeed. Famous saying indeed. So down we go. Fat Picklesbro in 7th. Coming under pressure now from Icklebants in 8th. Valtteri in 9th. Pilo in 10th. James Harben in 11th. Slowly falling back. But he's got Bazinga behind in 12th. Racing Snake in 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Up we go, because we've still got Tall Shoe and West Bannon out 1st and 2nd. I think this may go on for a while. 26 minutes to go this race. Tall Shoe, LS Deno, TKM Spatters. He's got KB behind. Ben Cosgrove in 6th, the Pram leader at the moment. Crocodile unfortunately disconnected. He can't come back in. But hopefully next week he'll be okay for the final round. Fat Picklesbro in 7th. Icklebants in 8th. Valtteri in 9th. Pilo in 10th. James Harben in 11th, falling back now. Let's have a look. Can Icklebants get this move done onto Fat Picklesbro? Icklebants, he is looking, he is thinking about it. Train up ahead, as you can see. No, he doesn't think about it there. Will you look up to the first corner maybe? I don't know. Oh, bit slidey outy there. See what I mean? In the wet and in the dry, this car is very, very tricky. We've got Valtteri coming under pressure now from Pilo. Valtteri in 9th for Digital Car Culture. You can see his teammate up the road. Pilo in 10th. James Harben in 11th for now. Bazinga in 12th. Race State 13th. Greenpeace unfortunately in 14th. Up we go. We've got Tall Shoe and West still 1st and 2nd. Ellis Deno forward and back by 2nd now from West in 2nd. TK Spatters in 4th. Going to attack Ellis Deno there in 3rd. But they got KB and Ben Cosgrove still sitting there, you know. He's still sitting there and he's not out of it yet. I know we've got a bit of a way to go, 24 minutes to go, but he's got fastest purple sector, fastest first sector for Ben Cosgrove. I think, wholeheartedly, I think he'll be in contention for the win of this race, the way it's going. It may be a bit early to say, but, you know, you can see into the distance in racing. Then we have Icklepants in 8th, Valtteri in 9th, Pilo in 10th. Because remember, most of these lead runners now are running ballast, so they're heavy. So the one that isn't heavy, I know he's falling back a little bit from KB. That's because they're in the slipstream. Ben Cosgrove can get up there if he wishes. But yeah, I think he'll just bide his time, Ben Cosgrove. I think he's just playing his own mind games here. Backbrooks Road in 7th. Can he get into the back of Ben Cosgrove there in 6th? Let's wait and see. Valtteri in 9th, Icklepants in 8th. Valtteri coming under pressure from Pilo in 10th. Bazinga in 11th. What's happened to James Harben? Why has James Harben dropped right the way down? He's in 13th. He's in 13th position. What's happened to James Harben? So, Torshu and West, yeah, when would they pit? Because you've got to think the pit stop will be really, really massive, you know. It's going to be very, very long. Oh, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe, 35 seconds for the pit stop? Because it was massive before, if you remember. A league race, it was about 32. So yeah, we've got Spadders there in 4th, KB in 5th, Ben Cosgrove in 6th. Spadders there in 4th. We'll be looking to have a really, really good finish for this race. Because remember last week at the feature race, he did finish like 7th position. He lost a lot of points. So Torshu and West still 1 and 2. Oh, what's happened there? TK and Spadders, did he touch that AstroTurf? On board with TK and Spadders, over the timing line, and towards his right hander. I got a feeling he ran it slightly wide onto that green AstroTurf, because it is slippery on the outside. Oh yes, indeed he does. He gets the rear wheel onto that AstroTurf and it spins him out. Will that compromise him now? It does indeed. We've got Ben Cosgrove now up to 5th. Ben Cosgrove now up to 4th. Ben Cosgrove gets 2 people in one move. Wow, Ben Cosgrove. Stonking from you at the moment. So he's looking to the rear, TK and Spadders and KB's like, yes, hello boys. You boys are carrying loads of weight. I'm light as a feather. I'm going to come on by on the right hand side. Hello chappos. Hello laddos. I'm coming on through. And he does indeed. Very nice, very nice. I know they're carrying weight, but Ben Cosgrove will be smiling in that car. But he's still got KB behind him. But let's see if he can break away, Ben Cosgrove. LS Seno in 3rd. Gap now between him and Toolshoe in 2nd. West in 1st. So yeah, it's he got KB and TK and Spadders. Let's go down. Pat Picklesborough isn't out of it either. Pat Picklesborough can, if possible, gain up to the rear of TK and Spadders there in 6th. Because Pat Picklesborough, he is heavier than you, a lot heavier. So we've got Icklepants there in 8th, Valtteri in 9th, Pilo in 10th, Racing Snake in 11th, James Harben in 12th. Got past Bazinga there, so he'll be looking to make his way up, James Harben. I know he likes this track. Let's see what he can do, because James Harben, I know these cars are a handful, but he'll take his time. He'll get up there. Like Bazinga as well, and Greenpeace to the rear. So here we are. These two battling away still. So what happened here? So West had that first position anyway. By me looking at different battles, I missed the 1 and 2 make that overtake. So LS Deno, ooh, LS Deno, where have you come from? Yeah, he's 1.3 behind now. Hey, Torshu looking to the right of West now. LS Deno's gained loads of time. But Ben Cosgrove as well. Ben Cosgrove's breaking away now from KB. Chicken and Spadders in 6th. Chicken and Spadders is falling away from KB in 5th. West and Torshu still battling it out 1st and 2nd. But a guy taking advantage of all this with KB in the slipstream is Ben Cosgrove. Pat Picklesborough, where are you in regards to TK and Spadders? You too, under a second between you and TK and Spadders. So this moment in time during the part of this race, we've got a few drivers now that are thought in their head, right, it's time to go for it. Pit stops will be happening soon. Valtteri and Pilo batting out there for 9th and 10th. So I'm board now with Pilo, Valtteri in 9th. Racing Snake in 11th. To me, it seems like a few drivers now. I thought, why am I hanging around? I'm just going for it. The likes of LS Steno. LS Steno is all of a sudden just put his foot down. Ben Cosgrove still got the pressure of KB behind, and he's lost a bit of time to LS Steno. So LS Steno, yeah, LS Steno, he's going for it. He's going for it, LS Steno. And Ben Cosgrove is losing a bit of time to LS Steno there. But Ben Cosgrove is still the lightest of the lot in the top 8. I know Fat Pickles Bro is light as well, but Fat Pickles Bro for me as well, he will gain up to the back of TKM Spider, which he is. With Fat Pickles Bro now, Fat Pickles Bro there in 7th. Yeah, Fat Pickles Bro as well, he's put his foot down. So pit stops for me, they will be happening soon. When? I don't know when. Anyone going into the pits now? Yeah, West goes into the pits, LS Steno stays out, Ben Cosgrove stays out. The majority of them are staying out, but look at Fat Pickles Bro there in 6th. Fat Pickles Bro there in 6th has gained massively. You can see he can see 3rd, 4th, 5th, and wow, it's all unfolding now. So Tall Stew, LS Steno in 2nd. KB's pitted for the hard tyres. No, West is pitted for the hard tyres. Where's KB's in 4th? So West is pitted for the hard tyres. Should be looking to take advantage of this. I need to time the pit stop as well. So when someone goes into the pits end this lap, I need to time it because to work out the strategy as well between certain drivers. Ben Cosgrove in 3rd. Yeah, he's one to watch this race, definitely, 100%. Likewise, Fat Pickles Bro. Fat Pickles Bro in 6th. He's got TKM Spanners and KB in his sights. It's all about tap mode for Fat Pickles Bro now. Will he look for it? No, he doesn't at the moment. But who's behind Fat Pickles Bro? Icklepants. Icklepants in 7th. Fat Pickles Bro maybe around the section of the track around the long left-handers. I think that's where he'd be looking to gain up massively to the rear of TKM Spadders there. Yeah, definitely. He's gaining to the rear of TKM Spadders. Look at the timing between TKM Spadders and Fat Pickles Bro. It's going down. Ben Cosgrove up in 3rd. Leading the way is Tall Stew in 1st. LS Steno in 2nd. So things at the moment in time are unfolding. So I think because of the length of the pit stop, they realise that. So some have put their foot down. Fat Pickles Bro still in 6th behind TKM Spadders and KB. Icklepants in 7th. Valtteri in 8th. Pilo in 9th. Racing Snake in 10th. James Harbour in 11th. Be looking to pit shortly. Bazinga in 12th. West in 30th. Group Eats in 14th. Up we go. We've got Tall Shoe still leading the way. 3-second gap over LS Steno. Ben Cosgrove in 3rd. So in the pits now, they're going into the pits now. We'll say 45. That's when that come up. So 45, 13:45 is when he went in, and the others as well. So 13:45. So who will take advantage of this? Fat Pickles Bro in the pits as well. They're all jumping in now. The man to watch is West. West now is there. Pilo stays out, but West in regards to the others. So yeah, like I said, you know, someone will just put the tyres on and go back out. Bazinga there, LS Steno. West in 3rd now, takes 3rd. LS Steno just come into the pits now. See what I mean? 13:45. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely, that's 35 seconds in that pits. No, 45 seconds, sorry. 45 seconds in that pits. That is madness. Wow. Pilo, 15 seconds, 16-second lead over Tall Shoe. Bazinga in 3rd. Let's see, the people that have pitted, West in 4th with the Racing Hearts, hasn't refueled. So they'll be looking to splash and dash towards the end of this race. LS Steno in 5th and the Racing Hearts as well. TKM Spadders half a tank of fuel in 6th. Fat Pickles Bro in 7th, Greenpeace in 8th. KB in 9th, Ben Cosgrove in 10th. Ben Cosgrove side by side there with Icklepants. No, he just backs out a little bit, Ben Cosgrove. Racing Snake in 12th. Yeah, it's Valtteri in 13th, 13th. Valtteri, a bit of a... I heard tyre squeal, and I wondered what was going on. On board with Valtteri now. But he's thinking, Darren, why are you coming on board with me for? But I am. Oh. Coming up to this section now. Oh, Valtteri, oh, look at that. Oh, no. Ran it a bit wide there. You will have dirty tyres now. So. How things are planning out, I don't know. Tool shoot in second. Brazilian in third. Under pressure now from West. Remember, West pitted. So he's got the advantage now over LS Deno and TKM Spatters. TKM Spatters has got an advantage over KB. But it looks like to me KB has put a bit of fuel in as well. In regards to TKM Spatters. TKM Spatters will have to put a bit of fuel in as well when he pits. But KB might have played his cards right. He's in 9th and he's put a bit of fuel in as well, as you can see. But it's on the racing mediums. Yes. So, racing mediums? Should be on racing hards. Oh, is that an error by KB at all? Because he's got to finish on a racing mediums. Wow, you got to finish this race on a racing mediums. Has KB done an error? I think he has, you know. I think he's gone back onto the racing mediums. Oh, I think that's an error by KB. Bazinga in third, West in second, putting out that gap. Oh, wow. I think that's an error from KB, you know. Because he's gone, he put on a fresh set of racing mediums. KB's still not pitted. But he's got to finish the race on the racing mediums. Let's see what he goes on now. Fueling as well. I'm sorry I'm staying on it. Yeah, he went into the pits, changed to racing mediums to racing mediums, when he meant to do racing mediums to racing hards. Ooh. Wow, we are. Yeah, he's is that an error by KB? He's dead. He's stone last now. He's 39 seconds behind the leader in first. So he'll be gunning for it now, KB. He's going to be flat out. But he's still got a pit for them racing mediums. I'm sorry I kept on that for a few minutes, but with KB being the pro leader, that's a fundamental error from KB there. LS Deno in third, Bazinga in fourth, TKM Spatters in fifth, Paprika's in sixth, Pilo in seventh, Greenpeace in eighth, Icklepants in ninth, Ben Cosgrove in 10th. He's on the miss now. Let's see if he can get up there. He's behind Icklepants on the racing hards as well. But, ladies and gentlemen, with TKM Spatters having an error last week, I got a feeling that KB has done an error in the pit stops by putting on the wrong tyre. So, Tall Shoe, when will he get rid of these racing hards? Because he will have to put fuel in as well. So the only way I can see it now for KB to capitalise up to the top, maybe top 6 or 7, is by him not putting fuel in. When likes of West will have to put fuel in 100%. Bazinga's going into the pits now for the racing hards. So Tall Shoe still leading away with LS Deno in second, TKM Spatters in third. Patrick was in fourth, doing a good job for Infinity Decals Racing. In fourth, Pilo in fifth, Icklepants in sixth, Ben Cosgrove in seventh, Racing Snake in eighth, Valtteri in ninth, James Harbin in 10th. 10 minutes to go this race. Greenpeace in 11th, West in 12th, 13th now, Virginia in 14th. KB up to 11th. He's there coming over the timing line now. Yeah, Tall Shoe might be in contention. Likewise, LS Deno. Let's see how these two get on. It's equal on fuel amount as well and tyre wear. TKM Spatters saved a bit more fuel than the top two, but Fat Pickles Row as well. He's a Mr. Fuel Saver as well in fourth. Pilo in fifth. Needs to refuel quite a bit. Icklepants in sixth. Let's see how we get. 10 minutes to go. 2 minute 20 laps. Say thereabouts. There's a bit of fuel, maybe a lap's worth. Ben Cosgrove in seventh. He won't need to refuel, just change them tyres. Racing Snake in 8th, Valtteri in 9th, James Harbin in 10th, Western 11th. Western 11th with KB in 12th. Greenpeace in 13th, Bazinga in 14th. So Tall Shoe doing a good job at this moment in time, leading this race. 4.5 second gap to LS Steno. Yeah, he's doing very well. LS Steno as well, getting them points in. TK Spatters in 3rd. Pat Biggleswell in 4th. Pilo in 5th. Remember, drop scores as well, so you lose your worst results. That's how it works with drop scores. Ickle Pants in 6th. Ben Cosgrove in 7th. Racing Snake in 8th. Bowterry in 9th. James Harbin in 10th. James Harbin to Bowterry is 3.8. Can James Harbin close that gap? I know they got a pit again. Western 11th. KB in 12th. Greenpeace in 13th. Bazinga in 14th. Tall Shoe now pits to change these tyres. Likewise LS Deno, likewise TKM Spatters, likewise Fat Bigglesboro as well. Ickle Pants comes into the pits as well. Quite a few of them will now dive into the pits. Will KB dive into the pits as well? West, will he look to dive into the pits? KB coming around there now. You can see West up ahead. West no, because he's done the hard stint and he's on the racing mediums. Let's see how he gets on. Enough fuel, maybe so. KB in 3rd will have to pit for the racing mediums as well, because you got to finish the race on the racing mediums. Pilo in 1st position, West in 2nd, Tall Shoe in 3rd, LS Deno in 4th, TK Spatters in 5th, Fat Bigglesboro in 6th, KB in 7th. KB is now behind Fat Bigglesboro there, so he's on a mission now. KB, he's on it, and you can tell by how the car's reacting. He just wants to get moves done as quick as possible. So less time in a pit stop, maybe. Well, it won't be less time in a pit stop. Maybe get that. Oh no, he's bumping now. Fat Bigglesboro there, just getting a bit of a hurry along. But Ickle Pants there in 8th, Ben Cosgrove there in 9th, Greenpeace in 10th, side by side there with Bazinga. The two drivers at the bottom of Pro-Am battling it out. Idle 4 Gaming livery. Bazinga in 11th, Valtteri in 12th, Racing Snake in 13th, James Harbin pitted. He's quite the way back now from Racing Snake, which is very unfortunate for James Harbin. So Pilo, he'll have to pit anyway to get rid of them racing hards. Where is he in regards to West? Not a massive mark, 20 seconds, and like we've seen, it's like 35 depending on fuel as well. Pilo will have to put a bit of fuel in, not massive amount, couple of laps. West is fueled to the end. Tall Shoe is fueled to the end as well. LS Deno as well, they're on the racing mediums at the final target. But KB in 7th, Ickle Pants in 8th, Ben Cosgrove in 9th. On the racing mediums, you can see Ickle Pants and KB up ahead. Bazinga in 10th, having a good races this race so far. Greenpeace as well in 11th, Valtteri in 12th, Racing Snake in 13th, James Harbin in 14th. So Pilo's coming into the pits. West is coming around now to the final chicane. Tall Shoe in 3rd as well, so West will take the lead of the race. Tall Shoe will be 2nd. LS Deno will quite possibly be in 3rd. Let's keep an eye on it, because Pilo still hasn't reached that box. That's how long it is, you know. Absolutely crazy. I do that and I spill drink all down my top. So then, West leading the way. KB's in the pits now. Where does KB come out in regards to other drivers? He's got Pilo coming in as well. Pilo's coming out. So KB to James Harbin. Where's James Harbin? James Harbin now coming around now. I got a feeling KB may come out dead last. Oh, what turnaround this is in results. Like I say, you do lose your worst points. West looks like he's on for another win, but don't cut out Tall Shoe for the minute. LS Deno in 3rd. LS Deno getting that podium, but he has got the attention of TKM Spatters behind. So TKM Spatters wants that podium position, the final podium position. When he get that move done onto LS Deno in 3rd. Fat Bigglesboro in 4th. Then we have Ickle Pants in 6th, and then Ben Cosgrove in 7th, and then we have Pilo in 8th. So yeah, it's been a great evening, great penultimate round. I think by KB doing that error has cost him massively, but like I said, drop scores come into effect, so maybe not. But we'll see how it goes into the final round of the evening. Hope you're all well. Hope you all had a good evening so far. Sunday evening. So West, 1.6 second gap now over Tall Shoe. Tall Shoe to LS Deno. Oh, look at this. TK and Spatters is to the rear of LS Deno. He wants that move. He wants that final podium position. He's like, come on, Lado. Come on, LS Deno, Mr. Founder. I want to come on through to your right, maybe? No. LS Deno will defend each apex and exit as well. At every corner, he will defend that line in and line out. Look at that exit from LS Deno there from TK and Spatters. Straight on that accelerator. He's like, yeah, see you later, Spatters. Catch me if you can. West, Tall Shoe, LS. Where's Fat Pickles Road? Fat Pickles Road having a good race in for Infinity Decals in 5th. So he's up there. Ickle Pants as well. Ben Cosgrove in 7th. Pilo in 8th. Bazinga in 9th. Valtteri battling away now with Bazinga. Bazinga's up to 9th position. Valtteri, they're side by side. Valtteri gets that move done. So Bazinga backs out of it. Can he look up to the final chicane maybe? Will he dive up the right? Will he look on the exit of the chicane maybe? No, he just backs out. Bates a bit early there. Yeah, he's going to the pits anyway. Get rid of him racing hard. So then we got 3 minutes to go. The penultimate round of this round, and we go on to the final round. Ooh. Now look at West for the moment. So he's going down here now. On with West A. Current leader of this race. Oh, a bit of a moment going up through that hill there. Oh, up through Eau Rouge, yes. I like. Go for Eau Rouge. But yeah, West still leading the way. Tall Shoe, because of West having that moment there. Tall Shoe could quite possibly, yeah, he could be in contention, you know. West had a massive moment at the top of that hill. TK Spatters in 3rd, got that over LS Deno. Can I pick that up at all while I was looking at West? Spatters already had that move done. So yeah, TK Spatters in 3rd, LS Deno in 4th. LS Deno may want that position back from TK Spatters. Fat Pickles Road in 5th, Ickle Pants in 6th, Ben Cosgrove in 7th, Pilo in 8th, Valtteri in 9th, Racing Snake in 10th, KB in 11th, James Harbour in 12th, Bazinga in 13th, Greenpeace in 14th. West still leading the way of this race. So I think KB done a fundamental error there, and it's cost him massively. Weston still leading the way in the 1st position, 1.2 second gap. Fastest lap is 2:16.061 from West. Tall Stew, he's still there, you know. Don't cut out the tall guy. Don't cut out Mr. Tall. He's still there or thereabouts. TK Spatters and LS Deno still battling it out for that final podium position. Well, LS Deno straight on. Kept that on track. That was a massive moment for LS Deno there. Head on to the final lap of this race. Who will get the win and who will get the final podium position? I don't know. I don't know. No, I have no idea. So West leading the way, 2 second gap over Tall Stew. So it looks like West has got that 1st position again. Tall Stew in 2nd. The battle now is between these two for the final podium. Let's go down. Let's have a look. Ickle Pants and Ben Cosgrove back out 6th and 7th. Pilo in 8th. Valtteri in 9th. Racing Snake in 10th. James Harbour, KB in 11th. James Harbour in 12th. Bazinga 13th. Greenpeace in 14th. Up we go. West still leading away from TK Spatters. LS Deno's looking to the rear of LS Deno's looking to the rear. When he get this move done, you know, he's looking to the left. I think TK Spatters got the better line in. Let's have a look. Oh, a little bit of a nudge there from TK Spatters. Not a lot. These two have raced together for years anyway, so they know each other's racing. So LS Deno's still in front. Oh! Wow! A bit of a tap there to LS Deno on the rear end, but he kept it together. TK Spatters knew he was a little bit naughty there, but like I said, these two have raced each other for years, so they know what limits they can give to each other. West still leading the way in 1st, Tall Stew in 2nd, LS Deno in 3rd. It's got a, you know what, will TK Spatters look to get this back, but they got Fat Pickles Road. Fat Pickles Road now massively gained to the back of these two. Remember, Fat Pickles Road is light, and I got a feeling now Fat Pickles Road may pounce towards the final chicane. Final lap of this race. Can Fat Pickles Road get the final podium position. I got a feeling. Oh, Alestano runs it wide. TK Spatters in 4th. We go quickly. So we've got West won the race again by the looks of it. But down we go. So we've got Fat Pickles, bro, gaining massively to the back of TK and Spatters. Gaining massively indeed. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh! Can the Fat Pickles get the podium position? Can he? Oh, Spatters runs it wide. He's looking. Oh, they both run wide. Fat Pickles, he will compromise from this. Side by side. Oh, Wes, well done for the win, my son. Sorry I missed that. Alestano in 3rd. Fat Pickles gave it his all. Oh, towards the end of that. I'm sorry I missed the winner crossing the line, but Wes, well done for that win. Toolshoe in 2nd, Alestano in 3rd, Fat Pickles almost got it in 4th, Chicken Spatters in 5th, Ickle Pants in 6th. Wow, Ben Cosgrove in 7th, Pilo in 8th, Valtteri in 9th, Racing Snake in 10th, KB, he done a massive error then with them tyres. He crossed the line in 11th. I bet he's not happy at all. James Harbin in 12th. Oh, what an end to that race then for that final podium position. Bazinga in 13th, James crossing the line now in 12th. Been a good evening, you know. Very, very good evening. So I was like, yes, I'll have that. I'll spin over. Bazinga in 13th. And Greenpeace coming over the line now in 14th. But yeah, your winner was West. Of the feature race this evening. Toolshoe in 2nd, Alestano in 3rd. But Fat Pickles were a bullet on towards the end of that race then. He almost had that final podium position. He's like, damn it. So yeah, Alestano gets that final podium position. So Wes, well done. Heading to the final round. Looks like you got a bit of an advantage over KB. By KB doing that bit of an error there, I think it has cost him with the tyres. So we'll go through the final results now of that race. So Wes in 1st. Yeah, another win for him. Very well done indeed. Toolshoe, brilliant result from him in 2nd. Alestano likewise. But Alestano come under extreme pressure from Fat Pigglesrow towards the end of that race. And Fat Pigglesrow almost got that final podium position. TK and Spatters with maximum ballast in 5th. So we've got Ickle Pants in 6th. Ben Cosgrove in 7th. He was thereabouts at the start. And then we've got Pilo in 8th. Valtteri in 9th. Racing Snake in 10th. KB, I think he done a massive error in the pit stop. He put on racing mediums again when he was meant to do racing hards. James Harbin in 12th. Bazinga in 13th and Greenpeace in 14th. West fastest lap 2:16.061, lap number 10. That was round 9, the penultimate round. Yeah, it's been really, really good. I've enjoyed this evening. Rest in peace, Murray Walker, never be forgotten. But yeah, I've been Idle 4 Gaming, part of ESR as well. But yeah, you all take care. Have a good evening. I'll see you next week for the penultimate round. For the final round. And who's going to come out on top? Who knows? But anyway, rest in peace, Murray Walker. Thank you, MVP boys. Take care. See you next week. I've been Idle 4 Gaming, Darren Baldwin. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.